Well, if you want to get out and enjoy some of those temperatures, here are some more things you can do in the valley with October and fall now being here. How about the annual Tour de Fat Traveling Carnival? That one comes to town on Saturday. I'm sure that's great people watching. Yeah. Put on by New Belgium Brewing. That's the makers of Fat Tire beer. They say it is the most fun you will ever have on two wheels. Last year's event drew in about 15,000 people.
Wow. Well, fall is here, and Arizona Wildlife Park is hosting some family fun. The Halle Alley Festival, that's fun to say, is being held on weekends in October. Visitors can come in costume, and if kids do dress up, they're going to get a very special treat.
Some of the activities include the Halloween Express. It takes visitors through the drive-through animal exhibits. Also a really colorful display of jack-o'-lanterns inside the kindergarten bear cave, scavenger hunts, and if you're really brave, you can try the Scarizona at Arizona Haunted House.
Well, speaking of haunted attractions, if you're looking for a real thrill this Halloween, our state has its pick of scary haunted houses. We've compiled a list of all the spooky places around the valley, including ticket prices and the hours. So we've done all the hard work for you there. You can just head over to abc15.com and we've got the info so you can get your scare on.
Okay, well, maybe you don't want to be scared. That's absolutely fine because we have another option for you because the Home and Garden Show is actually here this weekend.
That's absolutely right. And Pam Perry is joining us now with a little bit more of what we need to know about the Home and Landscape Show. And really, you've brought us some good mix of veggies here as well. But tell us what we need to know.
Okay, the Home and Garden Show is today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And we have the usual vendors, all of the newest and latest and greatest for our homes, our gardens, our landscapes. Great trees, the nurseries come in, lots of interesting new vendors, and the Maricopa Master Gardeners are sponsoring their 4 or 5 seminars every day. It's free with admission to the Home and Garden Show. And you can get 2-for-1 passes at MaricopaGardenShows.com.
That's a great deal. And actually, I loved when we first walked in here. We saw these veggies here, and you said these are underappreciated, underutilized veggies. Why is that?
Well, you know, we all go out and we find great broccoli transplants, and broccoli is a classic fall vegetable. We put in our carrots, we put in our usual, I think of them, the spinach, the turnips, maybe the mustard greens, the classics, what we're most familiar with. But there's such diversity out there, and there's lots of different things, whether you're a container gardener, whether you're growing in raised beds or just in the ground.
So you're saying give some of these a chance.
I'm saying, you know, walk them through. I went to the grocery store and I spent as much on parsnips as I could spend for a packet of parsnips, and I can eat way more than 4 parsnips out of that packet. And they take up just a nice row in the garden. They're sweet. They're like carrots. They you know, people are really into roasting vegetables these days. These are a great candidate. Roast them. Bok choys, these guys are fast. You know, in 4 weeks you've got a crop. You just keep planting a few seeds. They're healthy. They're green. Look at all that dark green, and it changes up the green stuff in your soup. It's just a little diversity. I love onions of all kinds, and we grow really great onions in the valley, but leeks are kind of the connoisseur's onion. And
this is the fancy
you can harvest them, you know, pencil size. You can let them, and they'll stay in the garden right into midsummer. So you plant your rows of leeks, and you just thin and thin and thin and eat and eat and eat.
I love this. My sister makes a fantastic potato leek soup. It
sounds delicious.
Absolutely.
Especially when it gets colder finally.
Artichokes are a perennial in Arizona. They're a big plant, so you find a really good spot. The young plants are in the nurseries now. I saw them yesterday. Our local nurseries are all carrying them. We eat the flower bud.
And just so we know, in case.
Well, these are just some great options. Unfortunately, we don't have time to go through all of them, but that's why you've got to go to the Home and Garden Show. There you go. Pam, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.